Hey Anubhav,
Hey,
welcome
hi.
to this completion call. Finally, the day has come when we are completing our journey. And just like I said before, I'm again repeating this is end of the mentorship, not end of the relationship. It's just the first part of our journey which we're completing. And the purpose of this call today is to have a discussion with you, freewheeling discussion, just to understand your journey, your background, your learnings, what you got, what you didn't get, any improvement areas, whatever you want to feel, just anything that is in your chest, just share that so that I also understand how the journey was, and also people who are viewing this interview, they also understand, get a sense of what kind of mentorship we're talking about here. Okay,
Okay.
want it to be saying the good things only. You can say whatever you feel about. So maybe we start with
Okay.
your introduction. Just briefly introduce yourself so that people know who you are, and then we'll go to the rest of the part.
Okay, hi. Thank you so much. My name is Anubhav Jha. I come with more than a decade years of experience in the IT field. Okay, where I've managed projects in technology. And I have been associated with you maybe like from past couple of 4 months. Okay, if I remember the initial discussion we had a discussion of 1 hour where we said that okay, I cannot continue because of some constraints which I had, and again I came back. I was in under your mentorship, and today we are at this point where we are discussing something good. What happened?
Yep, I remember that. I remember that. And just to give the people a background, so when we first connected, I think when you joined that strategy call, at that point of time, you're looking for a job, if I
Yes.
remember correctly. And I did discuss everything. And in fact, you're pretty enthusiastic. I remember you taking notes and everything, asking right questions, and you wanted to do that. But there were constraints, and those are real valid constraints. And you said that, hey, Shikhar, because of this, I probably will not be able to do it now, but I'll come back later, when those constraints, mostly financial areas. And when you said that, I thought, okay, that is good. Probably he'll come back, probably he will not come, because generally people, when say that, they very rarely come back after that.
Mhm.
And 3 months later, I got a message from you, Shikhar, I want to start. It was like, and you got a job by that time. And
Yes, yes, yes,
you started to grow in the same career. Your goal was
yes,
not
correct.
now, you're totally invested in this current company, you're enjoying it, and I'm so happy to hear that. But your goal now is to how to have a like a good growth in the organization, contribute to the organization, and while
Yes.
contributing, grow yourself. So that is a fantabulous growth, and I think you are probably third person who I'm working on the same line with. Really, most other people go for the job change stuff. But anyway, post our first conversation on the web, what made you think of actually coming back and doing that? Because once people get the job, they don't think that much about growing in the career stuff. What probably made you think differently?
Yes, like when I spoke to you and you said that we are going to go through a four process approach where first was like knowing what you are, identifying the gaps. Okay. And then I said, yeah, this is something like I was looking for.
Hmm.
Okay, now with this job, if I know that, okay, where I have to excel and how I have to excel, then what can happen is I can actually grow in my current career, get a good promotion, and then use all this knowledge to again jump to a next career.
Hmm.
Okay, so this retrospection was something which was missing.
Got it.
That's the reason, like I thought, like I decided, let us give it a try.
Hmm.
Okay, and the more the best part was like it was more not like a typical college coaching. Ki, you just give a series of PDFs which you have to go through it. Okay, or when you talk to somebody and you say that okay, what are the kinds of leadership styles they come with? Okay, there are six leadership styles: rewarding nature, punishment nature. Not so I was happy that is not typical bookish knowledge that we discuss. It is we discuss on situations what is there and how should we proceed.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and the best part is knowing the situation, the breakup of the payment that you gave me, that allowed me to actually breathe the space.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, I mean, as I say always, like, of course, money is important. Money is important for all of us, but that is not the most important thing. It is more important is the conviction and the commitment. And I got to know you so well in this stint, and you were the second person who came visited me in my place. So it was a memory I'll cherish forever. So you came all the way from Bangalore to Delhi, and then to Greater Noida, which is like other side of Delhi. So I really appreciate that, Anubhav. And knowing what I know of you today, after I actually learned about all your life journey, how you transition, how you made your career, I'm like 100% certain that you'll really make it big. It is just about a consistent approach which was lacking, and hopefully, after this mentorship, you got the structures that will be needing to build that career path. Okay, and it is just like
Correct.
there is a continuous action thing.
Correct. Correct.
Theories are like easily available. Anybody can just go to YouTube and find 20 theories, but how to apply them in real life, that is
Yes.
what really matters, right? And all those situations that we have to deal with, for example, as a manager, uh, I know we have to deal with so many different constraints, right? And
Correct.
you're dealing with them powerfully. I'm happy about that. Okay. So
Correct.
yeah, any particular takeaway, Anubhav, you think, like, that will help you or has been helping you significantly in your current career, that you took from here?
Yes. See, one thing I noticed that in a couple of our calls, like you said that whenever you want to talk to somebody, always tell focus on not what you need, focus on what is in there for themselves.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. So I have tried to follow that, and it has really given me good results.
Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Just to elaborate for others understanding, so what we mean here is that everything we do, as humans, this is very natural. I mean, there's nothing good or bad about that. As humans, we always think of what is in my best interest, what is the something that I am looking for. And whenever you're talking to anyone, be it your leader, your manager, your team member, your peers, if you can understand what clicks for them, uh, that mostly does the job. Okay, so if and I could see your progress in deciphering that and also deciding the strategies for that, right? Okay, so that is good, Anubhav. And just like we said, right? So there will be new hiccups coming along the way. When you work in any organization or when you're having a career, it is not that things will always be so smooth. There will be hiccups. There will be new challenges that
Yes.
will be coming. But no matter what comes, first thing is our attitude. You know,
Correct.
how am I taking it? Am I taking it as a challenge to be overcome, or I'm taking it as a burden to carry?
Mm.
And second is my action. There are two things that always determines, whatever we do.
Correct.
So keep that in remembering that thing and constantly apply. And I also hope you keep on honing your communication style. You know, uh, how to tell what you have done in a most effective and
Yes.
interactive way. Okay,
Yes.
without like lying, cheating, anything. We don't do those things.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So even to uh, we have got a client to visit, and I've told all my team members that when you speak to the client,
mhm,
okay, tell him in a way that the situation you were in, what was the task you did, what was the action you took, and what was the result you got.
beautiful.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, that he should have that wow factor.
yeah, right.
Okay.
That is so beautiful because a powerful leader can actually touch so many lives. All your team members,
Mhm.
they look up to you, they depend on you in a way, and it is your responsibility to help them grow also. So
Correct.
this way, when you were coaching them, I believe every manager has to be a great coach, right? So when you're coaching them, that'll really, and I remember, I think you were asking them to do something. They asked why, and there was something, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Uh, they said that this information is already there. Then you told them why they need to do that. What is it
Correct.
for them when they do that? And that
Mhm.
totally changed their approach to
Perception.
dealing with it. Perception. Yeah, that is powerful, and you're experiencing that firsthand. So that is really
Correct.
good.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
cool. That is good. Any general feedback, Anubhav, to me or to anyone who may be going through their own challenges in their careers, like trying to figure out what they should do, what they should not do? Anything that you can share from your journey or your journey here, and as well overall in your career?
Yeah. Yeah. the only two things like I would say to the people who are facing challenging, or maybe for everyone, that like one thing is there, that Sachin Tendulkar would not have been Sachin Tendulkar if he didn't have a proper mentor and coach. So mentoring is something like you are born, you need a mentor. Just your mom is the first mentor who tells you, okay, this is the way you need to chew the food. So you need mentor in each and every part of life. Even when you go to your uh, accounts and you see that 1 lakh rupees you're paying for taxes, you consult a tax consultant. He is your mentor. So never forget about like not having a mentorship. Don't see it as an cost, see it as an investment. Okay. And second thing is, be prepared, be prepared. Sachin Tendulkar plays for 8 hours, but for 8 hours he needs to practice for another 6 hours. So
Absolutely.
two things that I will say, only these two things.
Awesome. Awesome. I think that is very valuable piece of information and advice. And I hope I have been, I know Sachin Tendulkar analogy is a big one, but I hope I have been able to at least do some justice and to the mentorship that
Yes,
and
yes,
for that.
yes.
Yeah,
Like specifically, like challenger, like on like talking to about your fears, and checking that whether it is a fear or it's a belief,
right.
and how to overcome that.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, these things are nice.
Got it. Got it. Okay, that is great, Anubhav. And for me, the experience has also been very rewarding because every interaction with you, you know, kind of the connect that we felt, I think the feeling was mutual. It is not just from one side. It is more of a relationship than a like a client and this kind of thing. It is more of a more personal level of relationship, and that is what my whole aspiration have been. When I'm building care accelerators, so that we can build a community and a family which can hold each other's hand and help us move forward. So in whatever little way, if I could, contribute that to your overall journey, uh, it was enriching for me. And I do wish you all the very best for your future, Anubhav, and want to see you reach the heights that you have the potential to achieve. And
Thank
anytime
you.
you need any guidance, I'm here and I'm there to support you. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Anubhav.